Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I'm here to talk faith planning. So, this will, I think, be mostly talk, less setup than my last video. I felt like my last video with my personal planner setup, I was kind of all over the place, so I'm trying to keep it to be less chaotic and less me like spitting out words while like shuffling papers around. I'm still gonna be talking quite a bit, but less at a frantic pace. I'm trying to modulate and regulate how quickly I speak too. I feel like once I get into it, I start speeding up my pace in terms of talking. FYI, you can absolutely change the playback speed on YouTube, and so you can definitely slow it down if it is too fast. I'm just a fast talker. But with all that being said, I am going to talk to you about faith planning. So this is really just my initial thoughts for what my setup will be for 2025. And so it will be a little bit of setup and just clearing out of a couple of things, but mostly it will be me just talking to you about where I'm going to be going for 2025. So right now for faith, I am using a 12-month planner. It is an outdated planner. I'm going to go back here and kind of show you what it looks like. This is August. I am not using it in August, so this is a kind of a good month to talk about. But like, this is, let me take this out. This is what it looks like. I've got like this planner that's like kind of making it. Oh no, I've lost the page. Okay, so let me go to September. All right, so this is what it looks like. So it is very cute, but it's from 2019. The thing is, 2019 actually matches up with 2024. So I have only had to redate January and February. And then February of 2024, we had a leap year, right? So it was 29 days. I'm pretty sure, at least. I can't even remember. February was so long ago. But then after that month, February, in March, it basically lined up. So March 2024 and March 2019 matched up perfectly. And so I haven't had to redate from March onward. But this is the Faith Warrior layout from 2019. I really wish they would go back to this. I really love this layout because it gives you all of these extra pages. So you get this weekly layout, and it has like, to me, I just write all over the place and just kind of journal and do my scripture writing. But in between each week, you get like an additional kind of weekly setup where you are able to take sermon notes and study notes, do habit tracking, and have like places for prayers or praises or all sorts of stuff. It's just a lot more writing room. And I really love that. And so it's like that every single week where you have the weekly and then you have like the journaling space, right? The weekly journaling space. And so on and so forth. And so this planner, it's a 12-month planner. It does end in December 2019 / December 2024. Again, I haven't had to redate it because it is the correct dates all the way until December. And so now though, I've got to make a decision for what I want to do for 2025. And so I did recently pick up at Hobby Lobby this clearance planner. It is what is the name of it? Beautiful Creation, I think. Yes, Beautiful Creation. It is a faith layout. And so it is a little bit different, right? Let me just show you September. The same month that I showed you in the Faith Warrior, right? So it has the monthly, and then it is a dashboard ask layout. And so here, I feel like this would still work for me because what I do in this section is basically write, like I just write in the column, right? I just write. And so I feel like that would be easily adaptable for this section. I'm just going to have to adjust to this stuff, right? But I did purchase it on clearance, and the goal was really to use it for 2025. Now, for me, that just means I need to put these two planners together so that way all of my faith stuff is together. I do not like having two planners and having it float like that. Now, normally what I would do is basically take this planner and stick it in this planner, but this planner is so full. And what I did last time with my personal planning was went ahead and cleared it all out, but I'm not ready yet because I haven't had the time to go through here and, clean up some of the notes, the private notes, do post-it notes and all those types of things to block out like personal private prayers. And so I haven't had a chance to flip through it. So it's just going to stay chunky for a while. And so what I do, if that's the case, is I'm just going to have to leave it separate, right? But the way that I note that these two belong together is that I at least start the process of combining them. And so what I'm going to do I'm gonna show you how I do it, is right here for September, right? September is the next month. I am right now not thinking that I want to use this planner, but these pages are current, and so I do like to keep current pages together if at all possible, so just in case I do decide to use it, I can use it. So I've got in here right now my Faith Warrior September. What I'm going to do is go in here and pull the September pages from this beautiful creation, right? And I'm going to stick it in here. If I can stick it in here, all right, I'm going to put it just like that, all right? I'm going to do the same for October, right? There's so many pages, all right? So that's October, right? Then I'm going to go in here and get October. Right now, this is my 2024 planner, so that's why I'm prioritizing 2024. Again, I don't think I'm going to use both of them, but if I wanted to, I could. I have the pages for it, right? So now I'm going to do November 2024, right? And if I don't use the pages, I do just, basically save it, and keep it for later use. It's not something where I will throw it away because I didn't use it, right? So that's December, all right? So now what I've got is starting in September, because that would be really the next month that I would, do it. I have September Faith Warrior, then September Beautiful Creation, October Faith Warrior, October Beautiful Creation, November, December. Same pattern, okay? Now, that was just 2024. How do I make note that I basically have this whole planner right here that starts in January? The way that I do it, there's two ways I can do it. I can basically take the divider for January and put it in there, and that to me is always a signal. The Happy Planner is not going to just end in January, right? So it's going to be January, and there's something with January that belongs there. And so if I put just the divider, that will be the signal to me that there's more pages somewhere. The other way of doing it, and this is the way that I'm going to do it this time around, is I'm going to take the cover, right? This cover, I'm going to just stick in here, right? This cover now lets me know that I've got an entire planner that is here at the very end, right? So I put it like after December, right? And after this one random coloring sheet that I've got this divider, and this divider will tell me that I need to move in some of my old, or like some new planner pages, and that is my setup. It is so full, like I said. I am going to do a flip through of my Faith pages at some point, but it might be closer to October, November, just because it takes a little bit longer to go through and consider what needs to be blocked, what needs to be cleaned out, that type of thing. And I just don't have the time yet, but I am now set up at least for 2024, and I do have a plan. I do have a plan for 2025. It is this planner. I will keep these two planners together, not like attached to each other, but definitely together in my planner space, so that way I know that they kind of go together. But I also know this one's missing the cover, and the cover is here because I need them to be linked together. And so that's how I kind of designated it, to where I know that there's something missing for me. I might hate this one being coverless, and so I might move it and put the January divider in there, or I might put these pages, the hello pages, or simplest, just put a note in the back of this planner that your 2025 planner is this beautiful creation one, Amy. Like, you can totally remember that. So any of those methods I feel like would work. I just have decided this time around to put my cover in here, and hopefully that will give me that signal. And eventually I'm going to flip through this and clean it out, and I can definitely combine it onto one set of discs. And so that was it. All right, hopefully it made sense. I felt like towards the end there I was speeding up, so I apologize if it went faster as I was going along in the video, but I just wanted really to show you how I process through and think about how I put things together and what my system is for doing that. So hopefully that was helpful to you. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video, bye guys.